Good morning. Welcome back to Ladybug Grace Bible in a Year edition. We're going to continue in First Chronicles, where you're going to hear me hopefully not butcher names. We'll see. Psalm 121 and then 1 Timothy. So we're going to a new book. 1 Timothy 1-3 and Proverbs 5 will be in that separate folder as I have mentioned. So let's get into First Chronicles. Let's see how this camera's set up. If that's too close. No. This is what happened in our last video. Stuff all over. Hang on. Help. No, it's probably better and elevated like this. Yeah, this one's better that way. Okay. So, 7. Okay, we're on this side. Okay, Issachar. The sons of Issachar. Here we go. Please be kind. Tola, Pua, Joshua, and Shimron, 4 in all. The sons of Tola, Uzi, Raphi, Jeriel, Jamai, Ibsam, Samuel, heads of their families during the reign of David. The descendants of Tola, listed as fighting men in their genealogy, numbered 22,600. The son of Uzi, Israla. The sons of Izahiah, Michael, Obadiah, Joel, Isha, all 5 of them were chiefs according to their family genealogy. They had 36,000 men ready for battle, for they had many wives and children. The relatives who were fighting men belonging to all the clans of Issachar, as listed in their genealogy, were 87,000 in all. Benjamin. 3 sons of Benjamin, Bela, Becher, and Jediel. Sons of Bela, Ezbon, Uzi, Uziel, Jeremoth, and Eri, heads of the families, 5 in all. Their genealogical record listed 22,034 fighting men. The sons of Becher, Zemariah, Joash, Eleazar, Elani, Omri, Jeremoth, Abijah, Anathoth, Alameth. All these were the sons of Becher. Their genealogical record listed the heads of the families of 20,200 fighting men. The sons of Jediel, Bilhan. The sons of Bilhan, Jewish, Benjamin, Ehud, Kenah, Zephin, Tarshish, Azashar. All these sons of Jedediah were heads of families. They were 17,200 fighting men ready to go out to war. The Shupites and Huppites were the descendants of and the Hushites the descendants of Naphtali. The sons of Naphtali, Jaziel, Guni, Jazir, Shilem, and the descendants of Bilhah. Manasseh. The descendants of Manasseh. Azriel was a descendant through his Aramean concubine. He gave birth to Machir, the father of Gilead. Machir took a wife from among the Huppites and Shupites. The sister's name was Maacah. Other descendants was named Zelophehad, who had only daughters. Machir's wife, Maacah, gave birth to a son and named him Peresh. His brother was named Sheresh, and his sons were Alhem and Racham. The son of Elam, Balan. These were the sons of Gilead, son of Machir, the son of Manasseh. His sister Hamalesk gave birth to Ishlad, Abazar, and Mala. The sons of Shemida were Elon, Shechem, Lechi, and Anayim. Ephraim. The descendants of Ephraim, Shuthleph, Barad his son, Taloth his son, Eladah his son, Tahath his son, Zabad his son, and Shulilath his son. Ezer and Eliad were killed by the native-born men of Gath, whom they went down to seize their livestock. Their father Ephraim mourned for them many days, and his relatives came to comfort him. Then he made love to his wife again, and she became pregnant and gave birth to a son. He named him Beriah, because there had been misfortune in his family. His daughter was Shariah, who built Lower and Upper Beth Haran, as well as Uzran Sharah. Rapha was his son, Rashph his son, Telah his son, Tahan his son, Ladan his son, Ammihud his son, Elishama his son, Nun his son, and Joshua his son. Their lands and settlements included Bethel and the surrounding villages, Naran to the east, Gezer and its villages to the west, and Shechem and its villages all the way to Aiah and its villages. Along the borders of Manasseh were Beth Shan, Tanakh, Megiddo, and Dor, together with their villages. The descendants of Joseph, son of Israel, lived in these towns. Asher, the sons of Asher, Inna, Ishvi, and Beriah. Their sister was Sarah. The sons of Beriah, Heber, Malkiel, who was the father of Bizrath. Heber was the father of Japhlet, Shomer, and Hotham, and of their sister Shua. The sons of Japhlet, Pasak, I don't know why I was stumbling on that, Bimhal and Ashva. These were the Japhlet's sons, the sons of Shomer, Ali, Roga, Hubba, and Aram, the sons of their brother Helam, Zophah, Imnah, Shalish, and Amal, the sons of Zophah, Shuab, Harnefer, Shual, Beri, Imrah, Bezer, Had, Shammah, Shilshah, Ithran, and Burah, the sons of Jether, Jephunneh, Pishpa, and Ara, the sons of Lula, Ara, Hanil, Rizia. All these were descendants of Asher, the heads of families, choice men, brave warriors, and outstanding leaders. The number of men ready for battle, as listed in their genealogy, was 26,000. Now we're off to chapter 8. The genealogy of Saul the Benjamite. Benjamin was the father of Bela, his firstborn, Ashbel the second son, Ahara the third, Noah the fourth, and Rapha the fifth. The sons of Bela were Adaz, Jerah, Abihud, Abishua, Naaman, Ahoah, Gera, Shaphan, and Haram. Excuse me, it caught me. These were the descendants of Ahud, who were heads of families of these living in the Geba and were deported to Manahath. Naaman, Ahijah, and Gera, who deported them and was the father of Uzzah and Ahad. Sons were born to Sharam in Moab, and after he had divorced his wife Husham and Bara by his wife Hodesh, he had Joab, Zibiah, Mesha, Malcham, Juaz, Sakia, and Mermath. These were his sons, heads of families. By Husham he had Abitub and Elphal. The sons of Elphal, Eber Misham, Shemid, who built on Ono and Lod with its surrounding villages, and Beriah and Shema, who were heads of families of those living in Ajon, and who drove out the inhabitants of Gath. Ahiah, Shashak, Jeremoth, Zebediah, Arad, Eber, Michael, Ishpa, and Jobah were the sons of Beriah. Zebediah, Meshullam, Hizki, Heber, Ishmael, Isliah, and Joab were the sons of Elpaal. Jacob, Zikri, and Zabdil, Elional, Zilthai, Eliel, Adadiah, Beriah, and Shimrath were the sons of Shimei. Ishpan, Eber, Eliel, Abdon, Zikri, Hananiah, Elam, Athojah, Ifdiah, and Peniel were the sons of Shashak. Shamshara, Hariah, Athaliah, Jarashia, Elij, Zikri were the sons of Jerom. These were the heads of families, chief as listed in genealogies, and they lived in Jerusalem. Jeiel, the father of Gibeon, lived in Gibeon. His wife's name was Makkah, and his firstborn son was Abdon, followed by Zuri, Kish, Baal, Ner, Nadab, Gedor, Ahio, Zeker, and Mikloth, who was the father of Shemaiah. They too lived near their relatives in Jerusalem. Ner was the father of Kish, Kish the father of Saul, and Saul the father of Jonathan, Malchi-Shua, Abinadab, and Eshbaal, the son of Jonathan, Mir-Baal, who was the father of Micah. The sons of Micah, Pithon, Melech, Tariah, Ahaz. Ahaz was the father of Jehoiada. Jehoiada was the father of Alameth. Asmarath, and Zimri. And Zimri was the father of Mosa. Mosa was the father of Beniah. Rapha was his son. Elish his son. Azel his son. Azel had 6 sons, and these were their names: Azakam, Bakura, Ishmael, Shariah, Obadiah, and Hannah. These were the sons of Azel. The sons of the brother Ashik: Elam his firstborn, Jeush the second of the Elepha, and the third. The sons of Elam were brave and warriors who could handle the bow. They had many sons and grandsons, 150 in all. All these were descendants of Benjamin. And that is the end of 1 Chronicles. I'm actually going to make that its own video. I'll be back.